Hello, everybody. Right, how we doing? This is Segun King. Excellent morning, excellent afternoon, excellent evening. Depending on what time you're watching this, probably on replay or something. How we all doing? It's a beautiful day. It's an amazing week. We're starting today, Monday. All right. So I just thought to come on today and just have a conversation because conversation keeps the nations rolling and going. Okay, I'm a very big proponent of living a meaningful life, living a purposeful life, staying alive, very important, and I'm also a proponent of living the best version of your life. And I'm also a very big proponent of becoming more. Don't settle for wherever you are. We are all on a journey, but life is in phases. You don't have to settle. Nobody has arrived. Nobody has arrived. Everybody's a work in progress. So those are the things I stand for. And I just come out here once in a while just to make that clear. All right. So if you're having a good day, settle down, take this in, and you'll find some value in this. You might want to share this with your people. I'm all for value. If it's not making sense, then there's no point wasting time on it. All right. I just thought to just have a conversation, a real conversation, with us today. All right, and with your friends, with your connect, people that are going to watch this right now as you're sharing it, and people will watch it on replay. So I'm in my home, and it's Monday. I work for myself. Even if I decide to work 2 hours a day, the 2 hours a day will probably be more productive than the 10 hours a day I put into jobs when I was still working on jobs. It's just about having more value for yourself, your time, your presence, and the things you can do and identify who needs it. So this is one of them, okay? So one or two things you pick from this would be like a light bulb moment for you. And if you're finding value in this, put some comments, put some emojis, share this with somebody that sees this. All right, so what are some of the things that easily cut people's lives short? All right. Some live short life, some live long life. We all pray for long life, not short life. I've not seen anybody that on his or her birthday they're wishing the person short life. It's always long life, prosperous life, happy life. So what is that one thing that easily cuts people's life short so that it doesn't help people to live long, meaningful lives? What is that one thing? Okay, so different people have different answers. Yeah, you could drop your answer now, and maybe at the end of the live, you will find out. Okay, all right, okay, I guessed it right. Or, okay, this also is one of it. So I grew up in a house whereby I was taught, and I was made to appreciate life, the value of life. There's this saying that nurses and teachers make the best parents, at least makes the best mothers. I totally agree. So I was raised in a house. My mom served for the 3 years as a nurse. So it informed me of a lot of things about life. And this process called life, you see, life is something you have, and life is also a process. And if there's anything that cuts short people's destiny, God-given destiny, that cuts short people's journey to greatness, that deprives people from laying hands on what is theirs. If there's anything, it's in between these three words: sickness, diseases, and complication. So there's mental disease, mental sickness. There is emotional sickness. But the end result is that it cuts short this body, which is the only vehicle you would have to carry you through this experience called life. Angels, demons, they don't have a body, so they can't have a physical experience, so they operate in another realm. If you want to operate in this physical realm, you want to fulfill God's purpose for your life. Whatever the purpose is, whatever. Whether it's to make more money or to help people to make more meaningful lives, or you want to contribute to the body of knowledge, The first thing is you have to stay alive. God don't use dead people to get stuff done on planet Earth. So if you look at it well, have you ever been admitted to the hospital, or you took a trip to see somebody in the hospital, probably to go greet somebody or to get somebody out of the hospital? Do you see how broken people are when they're in the hospital? Madam Grace, boy, thank you for watching. I'm sure you're going to find value in this. Share this with somebody that needs to watch this. Just having a conversation, a Monday conversation. Okay? I've had a chance to, my sister too is a nurse, like she's taking her whole to a different whole level. I've been to Igbobi to see people. I've been to hospitals to visit my mom, of course, my sister. I've got doctor friends. And I think the three most horrible places in the world to be is the hospital, the prison, and prison, hospital, side by side. Because in the prison, you're dead mentally, man. Like you're crashing, like you can even die from there, pass out from there. Hospital, same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, according to United Nations, World Health, 1 billion people. You see, the world has about, what is it, 7 or 8 billion people? About 1 billion people are going through or just recovering from a medical condition. 1 billion people. That's a whole lot of people. 1 billion people. It's interesting and grateful if you are not among them. And this ranges from, you see, complications, lifestyle behavior, and things that are most of the times preventable. As in preventable. So I studied chemistry in school. And I went ahead to do a whole lot more study. And currently, I'm a very big proponent on staying alive and staying healthy. Because if you're not healthy, your chances of becoming wealthy is slim to zero. So I look at it. What does good health means to you? What does good health actually means to you? I've seen billionaires die of sickness. You have seen billionaires die of sickness. You have seen people with power lose it because their power couldn't buy them health. I've seen people with lots of money lose it because their billions couldn't buy their health. So we have doctors, nurses, different people in the medical profession that are curative. Their goal is to ensure that you don't fall sick. There's another category of people that ensure that you don't even come close. So there's the preventive, there's the curative. I wanted to be a medical doctor. It's the curative, give blood, give injection, this kind of stuff like my mom and people are doing. But I'm not there. But you see, if you identify a massive problem, does 1 billion people look like a problem to you? I know poverty is a big problem. Poverty and lack of water, lack of food will still lead to sickness. Last. So, ladies and gentlemen, come to think of it. Are you mindful? Are you aware that sickness is no respecter of purpose? Sickness and disease, issues, complications, they're no respecter of purpose. They can shut you down and shut your purpose down. Have you ever thought of it? You think sickness will not come close because you have something big to do in this world or because you have not finished what you want to do? Like, seriously? It's not just enough that is a tool of the devil. It can happen by carelessness, by things that you don't even pay attention to. My very first company I partnered with when I came back to this country, there's this thing I normally teach. It's so long I mentioned that. And it's called Code Red. Those that were with me in that company would know what I'm talking about right now. And I just want to share with somebody today. See, this message will help you and somebody you share it with to respect their health and to improve their health, and will prevent them from becoming among the 1 billion people that currently have or suffering from complication. And it will help you to pull out people from that 1 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, we've all got different purposes. Everybody will not be on the altar. Everybody's not going to be behind the pulpit. Everybody's not going to hold the microphone. But everybody can help one person. Let me turn on the conditioning of this room. 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't need that before now, but I think I need it now. So one of my purposes is to ensure, see, I've seen people fall sick. We prayed, and the people passed out. I've seen pastors, GOs, people in clergy, people that you thought could not even fall sick. I've seen them die sick. And you don't have to be a doctor or a nurse or a medical professional to understand that some of these things are preventable. But let me talk to you about code red. You see, this code red is one of the reasons why I'm in the industry of wellness. Yes, loud and proud. You see, when I used to work in the bank, so this was my routine. I didn't understand what code red was. I didn't even care. So I would wake up as early as 4 o'clock. I would leave my house at about 4:30. I will get to work at about 6:30 on the island. At times you close from work 6, 7. At times you stay there till 8, 9 looking for the money that is not lost, and you will probably not even find, and you still have to pay it back. Get home around 10, 11, and that was the life. At that point, I think I suffered one of the biggest sicknesses I've ever experienced. I was ulcer. Why? The guy had money, but the guy didn't have time to eat. And my bank and my HOP, they didn't give a damn. They didn't give a hoot about whether you observe your lunch break. There's not even lunch break. It's that crazy. The salary was so ridiculous. The salary can't even pay for a pint of blood, by definition. And I was hustling and working and doing all of this. And life, people do that for 10, 20, 30 years. They get to the twilight of their life and they are at the mercy of complications. And it's almost a guarantee that by the time you cross 40, you are among the 1 billion people suffering from something. Whether mentally, your kidney, your liver, or your bones, or something is wrong. Then you are at the mercy of healing when you've forgotten that health was God's plan for you. Because health is superior to healing. Let me talk to us about code red. If you're finding value in this, drop a comment, drop some emojis, share this. Let somebody else enjoy what you're enjoying. It's free. We're not talking companies or company names. We're just talking about health and staying alive. So code red, RED. That R stands for rest. E stands for exercise. D stands for diet. And according to World Health, I didn't do this research. I'm quoting people's research. So 10% is dependent on R. 10% is dependent on E. And 80% is dependent on diet. So the 10 plus 10 plus 80, 100%, that's a code that can help you to stay alive and stay away from the 1 billion people currently on earth suffering something. Some of you are watching this and you can bet you're among the 1 billion, or it's looking like you're about to enter into the 1 billion, or you need a miracle right now to come out of the 1 billion. Whatever category you are, this thing I'm sharing can help you come out. And it can help you stay out. Because whatever your purpose is, whatever, you need to stay alive to get it done. Okay? If you leave your life to chances, you will easily stroll into the 1 billion. Easily. In and out of hospitals, in and out of drugs and medication. And the older I grow, I'm beginning to value this thing much more. All right? When we're younger, in our 20s, we really probably didn't have much respect for life. But as we're getting older, you're like, man, you're not coming back here. Whatever it is you don't finish is going to stay unfinished. All right? There's no reincarnation anywhere. You're going and checking out and dying or passing out or just going. All right? So let's talk about R, rest. You're supposed to get some level of siesta. See, I'm talking of normal society. I'm currently in Nigeria. I'm not talking about an abnormal society that doesn't respect codes and code red. Okay, I'm talking of normal society, and you can create a normal society for yourself in the midst of the abnormal society you find yourself. Create your own economy and create your own society. Okay, leave it to the government of the day, and you are already among the 1 billion people. Okay, either by mental sickness or by physical sickness. So the R is rest. Look at the job you currently do right now. How much rest are you getting versus how much you're getting? So if you were doing a bank job like I was doing, and I'm not doing again, thankfully, there's no time to rest. My contract says I was supposed to get 21 working days holiday. I didn't get 1 day. No offense. None given, none taken. So there's supposed to be a 30 minutes break. At least 5 out of 7 times a week. You're not going to get the break because there's customers in the banking hall shouting down your head to serve them, and you will serve them because they have a target to eat in terms of the tickets you process per day and the money you bring into the organization. And you get home, you are useless, knackered, finished. If you have a wife or probably husband or children, they will probably not get the best of you. They will not even get any pinch of you. On Sundays, I still go to that job to go load ATMs around the state. And I did that for years. And I know those that have done it for decades. So rest is out of your life. So people get leave and can't go on vacation. The best is they go on staycation, meaning they stay at home and just rest. And they are still trying to, do some other things while they rest. Like personal things they couldn't do because of work they do while they are on vacation. So that's like a staycation. So that R is knocked off. You will say God will take control. Let's go to E, exercise, the next 10%. So you're supposed to at least have a recreational activity you do, either daily or every other day, like taking a walk or going to the gym or doing a swim or just stretching your leg or just running or just doing something. Physical rest for the body and mental rest for the mind. Look at your current situation and your job. How much time do you have for exercise? I'm not even saying the 10, 20,000 per month you pay for gym that many can afford. How much? Do you have a treadmill at home? You work out 20 minutes in the morning? Do you even have that time? So for many people, that 10% too is gone. Let's go to the almighty D, diet. All right, so you are what you eat. If you have been eating junks, you are just a collection of junks. That doesn't sound insultive. That is just descriptive. If you have been eating lots of good food, you are a collection of good materials. Okay? Yoruba was saying, it is what you eat that you become. Some of you are a combination of biscuits, cookies. Some of you are a combination of good protein. Some of you are a combination of fat and oil. And everything is fat and oil. Ladies and gentlemen, how well do you do your diet? Like, I don't usually do market shopping. I'm grateful for my wife that does that. So, do you see how expensive good food has become in this country? Do you see how expensive good food, whole grains, with milk, fish has become? I'm a sucker for fish. Fish has become gold. I'm not even saying catfish. I'm talking Titus fish. How much is your budget? And can the budget give you a good monthly good diet? Not just food, but you know your environment too. You eat things, you take things in. The generator you're breathing into your nostrils is diet. You see, the public transport and the exhaust you're breathing in is diet. You're eating through your nose. Ladies and gentlemen, many people never even score up to 20 out of the 80% for their diet. Because they don't understand and appreciate. Madam Faith, thank you for connecting. I hope you're finding value in this. So the code red is missing for many people, including even me myself, raised by a medical professional for decades. I still miss it. How much people that don't even have an understanding of it? This code red is one of the reasons why I'm a big proponent of wellness. Why I'm so convinced about it that keeping people alive is a mission right now for me. Helping people to stay alive is baseline. Helping them to achieve the best version of their life is on top. But dead people don't achieve stuff. Dead people don't help people. Dead people can carry out the plan of God for their life. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen different people suffer different things that are preventable. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, if you don't appreciate anything, so some people are so ungrateful, nothing is big deal to them. I know that's not you, but you need to start appreciating the fact that you're breathing with your nostrils. You know, some people pay for oxygen per hour, and they've been doing that for months on the hospital. Then they release them to go home with that same oxygen. Hey, do you appreciate the fact that you can stand up without walking stick and wheelchair? Some have been there for months, praying for a miracle, and they will need a miracle again because they will go back into that cycle of bad health. Do you appreciate the fact that you can see without probably using correction glasses? That's a whole industry already. My pastor brought to my attention again yesterday. Pills and sleeping pills are one of the most hottest selling things in America right now. People need to take pills and stuff to sleep. I am grateful to God. You should be grateful to God. You put your head on the bed, and before 2 seconds, you slept off, snoring nicely. Do you appreciate the fact that you're not needing dialysis to take off your urine? You just go to the toilet, you bring out your penis, you just urinate, you don't even pour everything everywhere. Some people need money, a machine to pull it out every single day for 6 months. Some people are in the hospital, they give them that bag to defecate inside. You go to the toilet, just go, you blow everywhere. See, when you start becoming more grateful for these things, you will understand that keeping people alive and healthy, you can make it your life mission. So, I'm a man of God. You don't have to have pastor or reverend title to be one. And I have a lot of respect for people that work in the body of Christ. What's the biggest thing they see? What's the biggest prayer point? Health, healing, stay alive. Why are we complicating the work of these people when we can just easily prevent them from getting to that stage? My pastor worked a miracle one day, and he said, you know what, just go give the guy good food and water. Otherwise, he's going to come back here needing another miracle. That is the truth. Can we preach that more? That is why there's a wellness industry. Woe betide you if you are still among those talking down the wellness industry. Woe betide you. Big shame on you. Because you're trying to allow people to fall before they rise instead of preventing them from falling. If you don't know jack about this, zilch your mouth and get educated. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to come online today just to open somebody's eye to you can't buy life. You can't buy life. Billionaires know they can't buy life. The Elon Musk of today, they know. So you know what they do? They rest enough. What the people will say, work small, rest small. But the kind of jobs, that's why I'm not a proponent of jobs. I'm a proponent of you can create a schedule for yourself, but not on the jobs, not on your life, on these jobs of today. They will use you to ridiculous. Use you till you become useless to yourself. Use you till there's no back that you can use to build your own. You see, this thing is an understanding, it's a synesis. You need to have it. You see, the employers of this world, they know it. They will use you like handkerchief till your handkerchief turns from white to brown. You don't want to start working on yourself with a brown handkerchief. You are finished. Ladies and gentlemen, value health. You see, there's some lifestyle adjustment. Don't wait till you're 40, till you get a doctor's intervention and they say you can't do this again. Begin to have the awareness of prevention is better and cheaper than cure. Millions of dollars go for cure. Why can't you spend thousands of dollars to prevent? Which one is cheaper? Because God has given you sense so that you can give him rest. so that you don't get to bother him every day for healing. Live in health. You can make it possible. Can you see why I'm in my company right now? Do you know how many people, are enjoying normal health? They don't need to pray for healing because they already have good health sustained by good products that is keeping them alive. You think it's expensive? Go price dialysis and ask them what is the last price and hear it. Ask them how much is IVF and what is the probability rate. Ask questions. And we've got stuff that can really, 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 really make life easy. Improves your diet, improves your rest. Ladies and gentlemen, are you catching something? Share this with somebody. We're done. Share this with somebody that is probably struggling with his health, struggling with work-rest balance, struggling with exercise, going in and out of hospital for something that is preventable. Somebody that you just need an adjustment in behavior and you're disturbing pastors everywhere. Did you hear that? If I'm a pastor, man, you don't stress me. I would tell you, see, 3 John 1:2. I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health. That's my wish. Make the wish happen. Let's be helping the universe, not to be laying hands until all the hair in your head will dry up. Because you are always asking for healing. You can create health and sustain health for yourself. That's why I do well at what I do. That's why people that do this with conviction, they don't struggle to get results because you know the value of what you know the value of what you have, you know the value of what you carry, and you know what it means to people, whether you were raised by a doctor or not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my contribution for my heart, my Monday morning contribution for somebody. Share this on your groups. It's all about wellness. If you understand it, you'll probably understand why we even use this to empower people. Because when there's a problem and there's a solution, marry both of them and you're in money. Some of us will never be broke again. Our broke days are gone. And we're helping people to make sure that their broke days and sick days are gone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Segun King signing out. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful month ahead, and make the rest of this year the most healthy part of your life. Remember, what God wants for you is not everyday healing, but permanent health. And you can make it happen for yourself. Watch this again to understand Code Red. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Sign out.